But for the first time, well, for people who want to try this application, what you gotta do first is you either gotta git clone, and then you putting the URL of the of the application, and then you would just open it, and then enter, and then it would just prompt you up into a new window with the code ready to go. I like using this application called GitHub Desktop, where I do the same thing to clone. Essentially, you just open up the application, and you open up here and you say I want to clone the repository, and you paste there your URL uh, of the project from GitHub, and great. Oh, you got to do it over here, and then you choose where you want it to land. In this case, it's already open, and I already have a place. And the cool thing about GitHub for Desktop is that it essentially opens everything ready to go. It's got all the files ready to go. It's a cool little neat thing. Hopefully more people use it. But yeah, right now we're gonna go ahead and get started. So first things you gotta do when you clone it, that's one first thing. Then you gotta do bundle install, which is essentially installs all the elements. Then you gotta do a Rails DB migrate, and I provided the key. I'm gonna talk about that in a second. Um, I provided a key. It's gonna take a second. So here I would have hidden my key for the authentication, which we're gonna be talking about in the future. But I made it available, and I'm gonna upload it to GitHub. I'm not gonna hide it, so people can just download it and just play around with the application. So here we saw that, well, I had already migrated my application. So over here you would see a bunch of tables um, show up. But yeah, it's working, and then you just launch your application with Rails S. Um, it doesn't have to be capital R, be just Rails S, and your server's up and running, and then you go to your local host 3000, and you're all set. And we're working with Rails 6, so we're gonna go ahead and oh local host 3000. Bam. All right, so this is the application. This is the mock-up of Meetup. And right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the entire application. We're going to create the user. We're going to sign in via Facebook. We're going to do a normal sign-in session. We're going to create events. We're going to register. We're going to comment on the events. We're going to look at people's profile. And yeah, let's get to it. So first off, we're going to start everything just by creating our user through Facebook, and let's see if it works. Oh, that's right. Okay, cool. Perfect. So we'll talk about the code afterwards. But right now, this is funny. It's weird. I don't know why it's happening, but I'll have to debug this. Right. I'm supposed to, and I checked in Binding Pry, and it was taking the image from Facebook and it was pasting it here. But at the moment, it's being a little weird. So we're gonna go ahead and debug that in a little bit. But right now, this is everything about events. This, you would see your upcoming events, you would see your past events, you can see my events, all events. You can create, you can edit your profile, and you can log out. Cool. So there's no events happening right now. See, all events. There's nothing. It's empty. It's lonely. Let's do something about it. So we're gonna go ahead and add an event, and we're gonna say it's gonna be a car meet. Cool. Where's it gonna happen? Let's just say it's gonna happen in Brooklyn. Let's just happen in the United States. And let's meet up. Cool. So it's gonna be in a nice summer day. Who doesn't like summer? August 21st. Why not? We're gonna go ahead and choose a file. There's some cars right there, so we're gonna go ahead and just open that. Yeah, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and create. Let's meet up and add some random info. Alright, let's see how that looks. Cool, cool. So it took me to all the events right now, upcoming events. We can change the routing to take us to specifically that event. So we're gonna go ahead and open the event. And it is the car meet. Cool. So it shows us the picture. Awesome. And we see the information right here. I want you to take notice about this. See how there's nobody attending. There's nobody RSVPing. Well, you'd say, of course, nobody's there because you're the only user, and well, all right, nobody has RSVP. But there's an element to this. You still see that the event belongs to me. I'm the host. But like, yeah, of course. But this is a little bit tricky afterwards. This is gonna get in the way of our associations. But right now, nobody's attending and there's no comments, so that's fine. I'm gonna say, I hope you guys have the time of your life. Oh, create the comment. Cool. So I said, yep, it's right there in my comment. Perfect. All right, so there's nobody attending, and I'm the only user. So we're gonna go ahead and create a little bit more users. But yeah, we can go ahead and edit the event. So we're gonna take out all that information. We're gonna say it's August 20. Oh no, we're not gonna change the picture. We could definitely change the picture. The 23rd. It's gonna be in September, and it's gonna be in 2021. And it's gonna be a different time. Why not? And sure, we can go ahead and just change the picture randomly. Um, it's it's no longer gonna be a car meet. It's gonna be a flat iron tour. It's gonna happen, and I think there's a lot. Yeah, it can happen. We can have it in Brooklyn too. And let's tour. Yeah, cool. So we're gonna update the event. Perfect. Yeah, cool. That's fantastic. And now we're gonna go to all events, and we see that our event's still there. Now we have the information changed. Cool. Now we're gonna go ahead and create a user, and then we're gonna log out and log back in to just see if the session is working properly. So yeah, so we're gonna go to my home, and we're just gonna log out. Perfect. So right now we're gonna create our user. My name is gonna be Rocky. My email is gonna be a Rocky at LearnCo, and my password is gonna be mine. And we're gonna go ahead and add Rocky, the boxer. And we're gonna go ahead and create our profile. Perfect. All right. So Rocky's got no RSVPs yet. He wants to go to an event. He says, I'm a dog, but I'm still gonna go. So he's gonna look at all the events. And he says he sees the Flatiron Tour. He's like, oh, cool. I'm definitely going. When is it? Oh, it's next year, September 25th. I'm gonna RSVP ahead of time, and we're gonna tour. Yes. Create my reservation. Bam, Rocky's reserved, and I'll be there. Yes. And notice one thing. Notice how on the bottom it just says all events. You don't have the edit or delete ability. Because why? Because this guy's the host, not Rocky. Rocky's just attending, and he's just leaving a comment. Cool, cool. All right. So Rocky also wants to create his own event. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's give Rocky an event. It's gonna be a dog walk, and it's gonna be in New York City. Sure, why not? In Central Park, and let's meet at Central Park. All right, and it's gonna happen in the morning. It's gonna happen like at 10 in the morning, at 10:10. Why not? Or let's just do it at 11:11, cause apparently it's lucky, and it's gonna be during a nice warm day. It's gonna be happening in June 2020 and June 21st, and we're gonna go ahead and upload a picture of a park. Create the event. All right, so we got the Flatiron Walk, Flatiron Tour, and the Dog Walk. So that's a little interesting right now because we got upcoming events. This is supposed to happen 2021, and this is supposed to happen 2020. So we're gonna have to change the way it's listing our event. It's showing the ones that are way far off into the future as the ones that should be. Flatiron should be behind the dog walk. This is the most recent that's upcoming, so we should have that. But yeah, we can also add an event and make that a past event. It could be um a picnic. How do you spell picnic? Is that how you spell picnic? I do not even know. Let me see. Picnic, sure. Also, let's just say it's gonna be in upstate and United States, and let's eat. It's gonna happen. Oh, I love me some warm weather. But it already happened. It happened in 2019, and yeah, let's see. There's a picnic table thing somewhere here. Yes, there is. Cool. All right. And city, upstate somewhere. I don't even know what city. I just know upstate. Um, let's give it a city. Central Park. um, nah, I wanna choose somewhere else. We're gonna go to. We can go to Jersey City. All right, cool. Cool. So see, our past event is there. That's nice. There's a picnic table. People went. People did their things. But yeah. Oh, okay. So we're gonna do an RSVP on our previous event. Cool. And now we're gonna go to all events. So I'm gonna go back to my home and notice how I have upcoming RSVPs. My Flatiron tour and my picnic. Well, my picnic is the past RSVP, so it's there already loaded for me. But if I go to my events, it goes to the events that I have created. So I did the dog walk and I did the picnic, and yeah, perfect. And it seems like it's got some type of chronological order. Um, definitely, yeah, that's good for now. But maybe in the future we'll see something that we would like to fix, like previously we saw. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and log out, and we're gonna log back in to see if the session actually is working. So log out. And I forgot my email. Oh, great. It was Rocky, right? Rocky. Rocky at Lanco. Oh, was my password. I already forgot the password. Oh, that's not good. ID for. We're going to create. So undefined method ID for no class. So did I put the wrong email? That is strange. So we're gonna do a quick debugging session right here, live, possibly. But let's see what happens. So it's gonna be on the sessions controller, and it's saying that it can't find the user is nil, so it cannot find it cannot create the session. So we're gonna go ahead and say binding.pry to see why it's not finding the user. I should definitely add some logic over here. If at user, um, if at user, then we find it. Else, to the end, redirect. We're gonna redirect to, we can say to root path. Although we probably want to go to the login. What was that path? We gotta take a look. All right, but let's see what happens though. I'm gonna try again. All right, we're in pry right now, and we're gonna see why it's not. First, we're gonna see why it's not letting us. A user. We're gonna try to find. So there's no Rocky. We gotta go through users.all. And we got Ale, and we got Rocky right here. Oh, we did Rocky at learn.com, not learn.co. Okay, so we do have a Rocky email. We just have it a little bit different, and we're gonna fix that in a little bit. We're gonna do a quick exit to see what happens, and let's see if this logic works, because it's supposed to send me to the root path. Did it work? Yes, it did work. So okay, we're gonna go ahead and try to sign in again. So it is at Rocky learn dot but we gotta add an M at the end. Cool. So now we're gonna log in, and now we are still in pry, and we're gonna see what happens this time. And we're gonna try to find our user. Let's see if we find our user. Hey, perfect. We got an ID of 2 Rocky. This doesn't matter because this is for if you come through Facebook or any other Twitter, GitHub, we got an email. This image doesn't matter because if it's the one that comes through Facebook, GitHub, or whatever, and we got a digested password. Perfect. Now we're gonna go ahead and take this out really quick. Awesome. So we're in the session, and we got everything loaded up. That is perfect. Now we're gonna go ahead and edit that information because I kept thinking that it was learn.co. Apparently put learn.com. So, and we always gotta put in the password that we had. Or if we want to update the new password, you can still also update the new password. I'm gonna leave the old password and just add a new name. Cool. Now it says Rocky. All right, cool. And yeah, that's essentially how this would work. This is event in the past. I no longer want it, and I want to delete it. I just don't care for it anymore. Cool, and that works too. Perfect. Yeah. So right now, that was essentially a little bit of the tour how the whole idea would go. Oh, but wait. Oh yeah, we did comments. We did an RSVP. Yeah. And we can go ahead and see other people's profiles. But like I said, this person is supposed to be showing their Alice still didn't do any RSVPs. He just created the event, and it doesn't necessarily give me the option to see the events that he created specifically. If you happen to find them through all the events, then that's great. But here it's a little bit of I could make it possible to see their events specifically. But yeah, right now it's more of a privacy thing, I guess, or I just gotta do it. But yeah, right now no RSVPs. I definitely add a button over here to go back home. But yeah, this is more or less how everything would go.